Hi, ladies. Hi, gentlemen. This is Amma Duncan. I'm founder of the Fabulous Woman Network and Fab Hub Ashanti. I hope all is well with you. So, have you been waiting for news on our 2020 girls trip? As you may already know, we have decided to go to Singapore, Bali, Dubai this year. Last year we did Dubai only. It was a very beautiful but short experience. So this year we want to make it longer. And I did a poll and majority of you chose these three countries. And so that's what we are doing. These three wonderful places. As you may already know, I did a trial trip recently. I did all three countries together. I followed the route we would in November just to have an idea of how it will be like combining all three. So first of all, I'm grateful that we have up to 14 or so days for this trip because we will need a lot of time to do all the wonderful things we want to do. And I'm happy it's happening in November, so we have a lot of time to plan as well. So like I promised, this is a video just to give you a little bit more information about the trip and how you need to prepare. Please watch it. If you are convinced that you want to be part of this, then you can join the group I have created for this. Please join if you are convinced. If you have more questions as well, I'm going to give you a number to call or WhatsApp so you can reach out to us. Right, so first of all, why are we doing this girls trip? Why did we do last year's trip? Why are we doing this year? Why will we do it in future? The main purpose really of this trip is to encourage us as women in business who work so hard to take care of the offices that we find ourselves in, the businesses we find ourselves in. We take care of our homes, we take care of our brothers and sisters, mummies, daddies, everything else. I feel that we also deserve to treat ourselves to something very nice. So we want to save a little bit of that money that we earn in our businesses or whatever it is that we do. We want to save a bit of that to treat ourselves to nice experiences. I really love experiences, and I know if you're watching this, you probably also love experiences, and that's why you want to go on this trip. So yes, it's a trip for women in business, but we don't want to go and come back broke. I don't believe in being broke. I mean, the days of me being broke, thankfully, are behind me now. So I want us to go and come back and still have something to continue living our lives on, to continue taking care of our whatever it is that we take care of with. So it's a budget trip. It's not your typical group trip, but I mean, look at it as girls going on a trip, so think of it that way. It's more of a budget trip than a nice luxurious hotel and all that. You may have the chance to do it on your own, but as a group, it's a budget trip. So please just listen carefully, because like I said, we don't want you to come back and you are broke or you are bankrupt. We also want as many women as are interested and can afford to join. So that is why it's a bit different in the way we are doing it. Right, so just to give you a brief about how it is planned, I'm referring to my notes here on my laptop. We are looking to leave Ghana on 11th November, Wednesday 11th November, and then we'll return to Ghana on 24th November, which is a Tuesday. So we are leaving on a Wednesday, then go and then return like almost 2 weeks after. Or is it actually 2 weeks? I think it is. You can do the math. So it will be quite a while that will be away. So just to give you an idea of the plan, we'll first leave straight from here to Singapore, if all goes well, on Emirates, and then we'll spend 2 days in Singapore, leave and go to Bali. We'll spend 5 nights in Bali, return to Singapore, spend 2 more days, and then leave for Dubai, and then we'll spend 3 nights in Dubai, and then we'll return to Ghana. Okay, so basically just think of it this way: between Wednesday 11th November and Tuesday 24th November, we'll be roaming in different places, taking different flights and having nice times. So the package includes UAE tourist visa. So for the Ghanaians, we don't need visas to Singapore and Bali, but we do need for UAE, so we get that. It also includes an economy class ticket to all the different places. So for the main tour, we are using Emirates if all goes well. And then the last time I did the trip between Singapore and Bali, I used Air Asia, which was really nice and comfortable. You know, budget, but really okay. It was comfortable. And then the package also includes travel insurance. It includes accommodation, tours, and site visits, which I am arranging with the various contacts I've made there. Now, the accommodation in each country is going to be comfortable, decent, clean. I have seen for all or most of the accommodation we are going to use. Actually, I checked them all out. It's just one that I might want to change. So but of course it's a budget hotel, so don't expect a 4-star hotel. But for instance, the accommodation in Bali is a villa. It has a pool. It has nice villa. It's really nice, and the food was really nice. So we won't take you to a terrible place just because it's budget. It's really decent and comfortable. Okay, and each country has a unique style which gives you which makes it different. It gives you a different feel of the country that we are in. The details of the tours, I'll share those in the group once we are all in the group together. I have planned a few and I'm planning more. Right, so the total estimated budget for this trip, that is to include food and everything, is going to be roughly around $2,820. $2,820. However, there is a clause in Singapore's, there's a rule that you should have $500 on you. So because of that, we are not taking the whole 2,820 so that you can have $500 on you. We are taking $2,320. That is the payment you make to us to pay for some of the things that we've mentioned. Then you will keep $500 on you for the other things we'll need when we go, including food, transportation, everything else. If this is a bit confusing to you, just ask me once you're in the group, or you can PM me. I will explain it further to you. Now, here's the thing: this rate, so just have it in mind that the rate you are paying to the Fabulous Woman Network is $2,320. This is dependent on the ticket prices, which may shoot up at any point in time. Last year, we had a few people having to pay more because they paid late. We don't want that to happen. So I'm going to explain the payment plan shortly, but it's very important that please, we pay on time so that by July, we can purchase the tickets. Once we can get the tickets out of the way, the rest will be easier to manage. So here's the payment plan. We are in March. We are in the beginning of the March. We want to start payment from this month really. So between March and October, we want to finish paying. So we have March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That is how many months? 8 months to make monthly payments of $290 per month. $290. I'm going to give you the details of our bank details. Once you join the group, you have all this information. So between now and October, we should have finished payment so that we can get all the things that we need. Now, here's a bit of information that we really need to pay attention to, so please finish listening, okay? First of all, as we know, coronavirus is currently a situation that we are managing everywhere in the world. And obviously the situation will have to improve before we can travel. So what we have decided is, thank God the trip is in November. Between now and then, we will obviously have information, and based on the information, we'll all make a decision together as a group. I mean, there are a few other trips that I have earlier this year that we've been advised to hold it on and all. So it's really not affecting only girls' trip, but the coronavirus is affecting a lot of different things. So obviously we'll make a decision together. So if you plan to join, don't let the coronavirus be the reason you are not deciding now. Let's all come together as a group, and then we'll make a decision together based on the information we are all given. So that's one. The second important thing to note is, please, I already mentioned that Singapore has a law that you should have $500 at least on you, as spending money if you are traveling to their country. And that's the reason we have done the rate such that you should still have $500 on you, and each individual will have $500 on you. When I was going, they didn't really check, but they told me, I think I was told at Kotoka, they told me that you need to have that much money on you, so that is fine. Number two, each country's, before I come to the next point, so this $500 that you have on you will cover inland transport, airport transfers, food, and other tours, and a few things that will be explained in the group. Okay, good. Now the next point is that, as we all know, each country, each airline, each hotel has its own laws, terms, and conditions. It applies to each individual that's traveling, no exemptions. With time, I will be, like I did for the last group, I'll be posting information and all. Just read and understand what to expect, or at least to know what they also expect from us as visitors. Before you travel, it's important that your passport is valid for at least 6 months. If it's not valid for at least 6 months, they won't allow you to travel, even if you have visas and tickets and all that. So it's very important that you make sure that you have a passport that's valid for at least 6 months. Also, there's this card, if you've traveled before, you know it already. It's International Certificate of Vaccination. If you don't have it, I got mine from 37 Military Hospital. When I got it, it was 50 cedis, but I don't know how much it is now. Once we're in the group, I'll show it to you so you can get yours if you're a first-time traveler. Now, with regards to the accommodation, most of the accommodation I have arranged have kitchenettes. A few don't have, but we will have a way to manage so that we can cook our own food. Last year, we stayed in quite a nice hotel. It was a holiday. It was very nice, but I didn't have kitchenettes. And one of the things some of us asked for was a kitchenette so that we can cook. Last year, even though we had no kitchen, we managed to do mashke and a lot of other things. It was really nice. So this year, I've been able to get some of the accommodations to have kitchenettes. Those who don't have, don't worry. And some of them also have pools and nice stuff, so it'll be fun. Now, your tickets, please, once we purchase them, they are not refundable, they are not transferable, but you can change the dates. But of course, you have to pay. I think for Emirates, it's $100 or so to change. So just know this. Another very important thing about the flight. So I mentioned that I used Air Asia for my Singapore Bali trip. Now, it's one of those, what's it called? Is it a budget flight or something? So you don't have your usual two big bags, check-in bags, and then your two mini, how do you call it, cabin bags. I think that's the right name. So for this one, the check-in bag is 1 and it's 20 kg, and then the hand luggage is 7 kg. If you have more, you will pay more. You pay more money. So just note this. When I was traveling, I had to be quiet because I am Pepe. I had to make sure that I didn't go over the kilos because I didn't want to go and even spend $1 on it. And because it's at the point where we are now entering, I think you can have lesser items, and when we are coming, we'll do the shopping. Yeah, so just take note of that, and I'll give more information about this as well in the group. If you're a non-Ghanaian and you may require visa to Singapore and Indonesia, you'll have to get this on your own. We may connect you to a travel person who can assist you anyway, but that is not part of this package. And if you are from another country as well, of course, we'll be happy to have you join. You may have to arrange your own flight and all, at least the inbound, outbound. So let's talk, just let's talk. And if you're a man, please, you can join us as well. Last year, we didn't get any man joining. We want to see who has them to join us. So if you're a man, yes, we'll be very happy to go along with you. Yes, it's called Girls Trip, but we love boys, we love men, so we would love to have you. We'll make it Girls and Boy Trip or Girls and Boys Trip for you. Don't mind me. So yes, if you're interested, just join. Listen, this I believe in experiences, and this trip is a vision I've had forever, for us to just go and enjoy ourselves. Okay, we don't of course only do this outside. We've done a few nice things in Ghana here too, sometimes even privately amongst friends. These are things I like to do amongst friends because I think it's fun to travel. Sometimes I go solo, sometimes so I would want to go with a group or family or everything. So this is just a way for us to go and unwind, have fun, and also discover new opportunities. It's really amazing the things you can see when you go into a different environment. Like being in Bali, the place I went to, Bud, I was really impressed. It can compare sort of to Ghana. Maybe their culture is a bit different, but there were a few things that I saw that I was like, oh my God, this is just like us. But then there's so much at the same time that we can actually learn from them. And Singapore, my goodness, Singapore is like they call it what? The city of fines or something funny like that. Everything they'll find you, even at the hotel, everything they'll find you if you misbehave. And that is how they've been able to keep a lot of order. And I really had a lot to learn from just going. And of course, Dubai. I love Dubai. I don't know about you, but I use any opportunity, even when I'm going to Europe. I sometimes pass through Dubai just so I can just take inspiration. And this year is Expo, right? Expo 2020. So the timing we are going is very good. We get to see new things that we haven't seen in our previous trips. So yes, if you are interested in joining us, you can call or WhatsApp Sharifa. Her number is +233 246 81537. The number again, +233 246 81537. To be added to our WhatsApp group, I'm going to share the information. All the text that I've written, I'm going to share as well so that you can read it before you make the decision to join. But I do hope you decide, because I know it will be fabulous. God has been good to this organization, the Fabulous Women Network. So many wonderful things are happening that we are all benefiting. And I know this will not be any different. We will enjoy, we will find great value in it, and we'll come back refreshed, renewed with new ideas. So anyway, once again, my name is Alma Duncan. I am founder of the Fabulous Women Network and Fab Hub Ashanti, where I am doing this recording right now. I do hope to see you soon as we talk about our trip to Singapore, Bali, Dubai. Bye.